Hi, and welcome to the Jubilate Deo Youth Schola lesson on how to sing the Tantum Ergo chant. This is a lesson in Gregorian Chant and also in singing. My name is Maria Rist, and I have here with me two of the members of our Youth Schola and also Mrs. Andrea Tierney. She is behind the camera. So to get started today, we're going to first read the words of this beautiful hymn that was written by St. Thomas Aquinas. The Tantum Ergo are actually the last two verses of the Pange Lingua hymn. And if you happen to have the Youth Schola's white folder at home, this is number 28 in our book. But we also have it conveniently up here for you to read. Now this is a hymn and not a prayer, but it's a sacred prayer. So let's speak the words of these two verses in English together. And just note that these are the words we say at the beginning of the Benediction of the Blessed Sacrament. So we say them with reverence. Together. Therefore, such a great sacrament, let us venerate with bowed heads, and let the ancient teaching give way to the new rite. Let faith supplement the incapacity of the senses. To the begetter and to the begotten, praise and jubilation, salvation, honor, and virtue, and also benediction let there be. To the one proceeding from both, let there be an equal praising. Very good. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to get ready to sing this chant. And a reminder, we always want to have good posture when we sing. So nice and straight, shoulders rolled back, hands to your side, or holding your folder like this. Very good. Now we need to get ready to sing with good tone. So we're going to do a little exercise over here on singing the vowels in Latin, where I'm not even going to name them with their English names. We are just going to sing them in Latin together. This is our tone. Nice open mouths, big enough that you could stick two fingers in. Together. We're ready. Okay, the next thing that we need to do is get ready to sing our solfege. And in order to do that, we're going to warm up with the scale from do to do. All right, we're going to actually start at the top do this time. Remember, this marks do, and then up here is the top do. This is do, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Very good. All right, we've sung that scale, and now we're going to come down here. Here we have do on our top line. The do clef is on our top line, and we're going to sing from do all the way back, from line to space, and we'll find our starting pitch. This is do, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi. So mi is our starting note. Let's sing the notes all the way through, and when we get to something that has a skip, we're going to lightly hum the notes between the other two notes, but we're going to only sing the note names of the notes that are written, okay? Starting with mi. Mi, mi, fa, mi, re, sol, la, sol, la, do, 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 re, do, do, ti, la, do, ti, la, sol, sol, la, do, ti, actually started on me and ended on me. And the other verse is exactly the same. We made a couple of mistakes here with the la and t. If you review this video, you can probably find and correct those mistakes for us, but that's okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to learn the Latin words. I will say the phrase, and you will all repeat after me. Tantum ergo sacramentum.
Tantum ergo
Sacramentum.
sacramentum.
Veneremur cernui.
Veneremur cernui.
Et antiquum documentum.
Et antiquum documentum.
Novo cedat ritui.
Novo cedat ritui.
I will remind you here that when we have a C before an E or an I, it will sound like ch, like the CH. Cedat. Cedat. Prestet fides supplementum. Prestet fides supplementum. Sensuum defectui. Sensuum defectui. Very good. All right, I think now we've got the melody, we have our words. I think we're ready to sing this whole chant. At least verse 1. This is me, sing on the words. Tantum ergo sacramentum. Okay, we're going to stop here. We're going to do that same thing once more. This is me. Tantum ergo sacramentum. Very good. Let's move to the second. Et antiquum documentum novo cedat ritui. Let's do that second line once more. Et antiquum documentum novo cedat ritui. Continuing. Blessed fides supplementum. Sensuum defectui. Let's do that last line once more. Blessed fides supplementum. Sensuum defectui. Very good. I wanted to point out something that we saw here with notes that were stacked on top of each other. We haven't talked about that yet in these lessons. When we have two notes on top of each other, it's called a podatus. And a podatus is always sung with the lower note first and then the higher note. So, sacramentum. Try that with me. Sacramentum. Very good. We see another podatus right here on veneremur. So we would sing the lower note first. Try with me with the podatus. Very good. So all the other notes in this song are just sung left to right the way that you would read them. But when you see notes that are stacked, always start with the lower note. All right. Children, are we ready to sing the whole verse 1? This is me.
Tantum Ergo Sacramentum Veneremur Genui et antiquum documentum novo celat vitui restet fides supplementum sensum defectui.
Very good. Let's move over now to the second verse, which is marked verse 6, because remember, Tantum Ergo is really the last two verses of Pange Lingua. All right. I will speak the words, and you'll repeat after me, please. Genitori, genitoque. Genitori, genitoque. Laus et jubilatio.
Laus et jubilatio.
So here, to point out that when we see a J written, it's not actually a Latin letter, but it's the way that, at least in the English language, we write the Y sound in Latin. So sometimes you will see these J's written as I's, and it means the same thing. But we would not say jubilatio, we would say jubilatio. Again,
Jubilatio.
And another thing in that word is the T-I with the O. Together they are tio, not tio. So jubilatio. Jubilatio. Salus honor.
Salus honor.
The H is silent always in Latin. Virtus quoque. Virtus quoque. Sit et benedictio. Again, the cio. Together. Sit et benedictio. Procedenti. Procedenti. Remember the CE is che. Ab utroque. Ab utroque. Comparsit laudatio. Comparsit laudatio. Amen. Amen. Okay. I think we're ready to sing this now, because you should almost have memorized this melody. All right, children, you ready? This is me. Genitori, genitoque, laus et jubilatio. Let's do that again. Genitori, genitoque, laus et jubilatio. Salus honor virtus quoque, sit et benedictio. Let's go back to salus. Salus honor virtus quoque, sit et benedictio. Procedenti ab utroque, comparsit laudatio. Amen. Back to procedenti. This is me. Procedenti ab utroque, comparsit laudatio. Amen. Very good. And notice that on the Amen, these last two notes, they form a podatus with the lower note first. Men. But we also have dots on the end of them, so that's why we lengthen them. We'll actually make them a little bit softer at the end of a phrase. Notice that at the end of the other phrases, like Benediction, we have the dots there. We have the dot at the end of Jubilatio, Defectui, Ritui, and Cernui. So as we sing this chant through one more time, now we know the melody, we know the words, but this time we're going to try to make it smooth and legato, and we're going to try to observe the softening and lengthening at the ends of the phrases marked with dots. You think we can do that together? All right. Ready? This is me.
Tantum Ergo Sacramentum
Good job. Thank you all so much for paying such good attention. And I hope that the next time that you come to benediction or adoration, you will be ready to sing this song with joy from your heart.